Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Copper Owl, bringing you a nice quick video again. This time of the Nerf Magnus. So, this is a blaster I really, I always get in bundles when I buy from Goodwill auctions. I always get rid of it. I don't even sell these things, I just donate them. And it never occurred to me to actually look up what people use them for until I decided to do the review. And I was like, oh wow, I feel dumb now. I am looking for the Zombie Strike Magnuses and all that, but it's like, wow, was so surprised what people do with these things, because it just never occurred to me. And it just, this blaster is just so simple. Load 3 Mega Darts, pull back, fire. But it was always like, the Mega Dart's always, to me, that's a very flimsy dart. Like, they're like, after one use, they're useless. That's what it always felt like to me with Mega. I have a ton of them, but it's like, yeah. So it's like, I would never bother with a blaster like this. Now that I know more about this blaster, I'm like, oh, okay, this is actually pretty interesting. And it changed my opinion on it. So FPS, oops, see daisy, I dropped my book. Crud. Come here. Give me 1 second. Come here. Come on. Come here. There you go. Crud, I have a little crease on it now. See? So it's hard to keep this mint condition. The Epic Cassius Crossroads, authorhouse.com or barnesandnoble.com. I'm not wearing the balaclava today either. So, it got 70 FPS. I only fired 3 darts. And I was surprised at how good it did, but it also, again, with the Mega Darts being all flimsy, one of them plopped out at 20 FPS. It went boop. There we go. So I'm going to give it an okay, because I don't know if this is normal for Mega, because, again, I don't normally measure Mega Darts. Didn't come with accessories. It has a sling attachment point right here. So, and it's a pretty decent one. So that's not bad. But that's the only one. And it's like, okay, for a pistol, it's like, yeah, it's not bad. I'm going to say, I should say good, because it's actually probably the best place to put sling attachment point. Comfort. It's not too heavy. It's not too front heavy. The grip ain't bad. All that. It's just right. And it's like, yeah, I think it's good in the comfort area. I think it looks good. Really good. It just has a sci-fi blaster kind of look to it. Maybe like the 10mm pistol from Fallout. If you put a little scope piece on it and just paint it to look like the cartridge. Yeah. Profile. I'm going to say it's okay, because it has a very, interesting look to it. Like, I don't think anyone will confuse it, but I could see somebody confusing it for a real firearm if you paint it all black. So I'm pretty tired, though. I just woke up from taking a bunch of sleeping pills. Don't take a bunch of sleeping pills. I just said that as a colloquialism. I took like 2. But I'm still kind of groggy from it. Tactical points, it has the rail underneath. I said that's bad. I don't like that, because we don't really get that many like actual attachments for that purpose, and I can't use the rockets, and it is a Mega. So again, this is interesting. Like, is it a good Mega blaster? And it's like, a lot of the Mega pistols are pull back and pull back. So 3 shots ain't that good. But this one's the more compact of the Mega Blasters. It's not like the Cyclone and all that. It's smaller than that blaster you fires both regular and Mega. So it's like, I think you could fit this in the pocket depending on the pants. But because of what you could do with it, I'm going to say it's good. Internals, they're okay. I always hate these things these kind of like internal mag things because they're such a pain to deal with. The moddability, very good. Turns out people use this thing. They just chop off the freaking pistol grip and attach it like this underneath the blasters. They prime it backwards and they'll fire. It uses the master key. Not only that, they also make it like mag fed. Just chop all of this off, put a magazine inside of it. They come on to use regular darts as well. That's what people have been doing with it. Some people make shotguns out of it. I'm like, my goodness, like, you masters of the craft. I have no idea how you do this stuff. So, practicality is like, okay, this is very practical in the modding sense. Because because the old master key thing is essentially this. So it's very much okay, you have effectively done that without having to do that. And it's far more powerful. And I was like, okay, that's really good. It's very practical, because I do think that is very practical. That's why I have that as a criteria. Can a blaster use that in a war? And so you could just attach that onto a strife with a certain attachment, and it's like, yeah, it's very good. As a regular blaster, it's like, it's not, but nobody's using it for that. Price, I got this in a bundle. I say $3 is good. You spend $3 and this is good, but okay. So it does mean it's a lot rarer than you'd expect. So you got 6 good, 4 3. So yeah. So I guess this blaster is becoming more of a rarity because people are chopping them up. But now knowing what it's for and everything, it's like, it really didn't change my opinion, because I was going to say this is a skip originally. And I was seeing what the potential of this thing could do. It's definitely a buy, but it's not really a buy. It's more of a novelty, because you don't need it unless you're definitely going to mod with it. So I'd say if you're going to mod, buy it. If you're not going to mod, then it's not really a good blaster. Get a cyclone shot. Get one of the little pistols. The Mega Jolt. That's probably like the best Mega Blaster, because it just fits in your pocket. But if you're going to get this, you don't really need it. For a war. It's like, again, if you're full-blown going to devote yourself to modding this thing or painting it up, then yes, get it. If you're not, and you're like at the store trying to decide, do I buy this, do I buy the Mega Jolt, or do I just buy 2 blasters, get yourself the other things. They're worth more your money. So yeah, well, thank you all very much. You all have a nice day, and I hope I wake up. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.